Don't sit down, turn on the key.
Okay.
Then kill switch. Then touch this ready button, then this turn green.
Woo! I want one. Oh.
I have a little bit of a problem. So we just picked up the new Ultra Bee. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna test ride it. I'm gonna let you know what I think, guys. Let's get into it. Guys, we just got the Ultra Bee up and running. Everything's put together. Of course, we test rode it at TKO. We're gonna take it out to the track. We're gonna see what it can do. Let's get going. And guys, welcome back. We are here at the racetrack. We got the Ultra Bee in the back. I was gonna film this outside, but Bill Gussie has some music playing at the track.
All right. First time ever riding the Ultra Bee on a track. This is actually the first time I've been riding since the Red Bull event. All right, I think we got everything. Turned it on. We got a lot of buttons here. So first of all, we got high beams, low beams, and then I can also toggle my lights. And I can also toggle my my high beams with this guy down here. So you can see right here, flashing just at will. I got ASR, which is traction control. Hit it twice fast, that'll toggle it. Otherwise, if I just hold it down, ASR comes on. Horn right here. Reverse, I gotta click ready over here. Ready will come on, click reverse. The R will come on. I gotta hold it down actually, and then we'll go backwards. So that's that. E, which is eco, daily is D, and then sport is S. We're gonna be in sport, obviously. And I think that's it. We gotta click ready up here to go. Ready will pop up. There's an S and an M. I don't know what those do yet. If you guys do, a lot of you guys already own this bike, so if you know what those do, I haven't read the manual yet. Okay, here we go! Whoa! This is slick out here. Yeah, the only thing is the 19-inch front washes out easy. I mean, just like the Sur-ron and the Talaria do stock. But I feel like it wouldn't even be that bad if it wasn't this track. This is one of the most, if not the most, sandy track I've ever raced at. I'm getting more used to it now. And the sand. Whoop central! Dude, I had to go so slow on those with my other bikes. Holy crap. Oh, this feels amazing. Whoa. Whoops. But went with the Ultra Bee. Whoa. Okay. First impressions is this 19-inch out in the sand is very unpredictable. Holy cow. Okay, how do I turn off? Let's go. The brake sensors are freaking obnoxious as hell. Oh, you know what? The kickstand has to be down, doesn't it? Okay, so we're gonna change. There we go. The P was the park position, so when you hit the brakes, it'll kill the motor. You want that off. So the power on here feels fantastic. It really does. Sur-ron actually outdid themselves with this, I gotta say, because it's basically an upgraded Sur-ron Light Bee, bigger chain, full-size motocross seat, which is a huge deal. So when the bike was announced, I honestly wasn't gonna get it because in my mind, well, on paper, let's say on paper, my Talaria is actually stronger than this. It has a 35 kilowatt motor. The battery is bigger than this. It's 72 volt. So my Talaria on paper is a longer range, more powerful bike, lighter bike than this guy. So I didn't really see a reason to buy Ultra if I had, you know, an upgraded Talaria, you know, that was capable of the same power ratings basically. This is the same power level that I almost always ride at. So the power level feels natural. The power level feels familiar, but I underestimated the ergonomics of the bike being playing such a big role. This just feels like I can flick it around. It takes turns easy. Power level's really good distributed. Throttle curve feels really good. They did a great job with the tune on this controller. It's got, feels like it's got a lot of phase down low, like a lot of phase. But then it tapers off pretty quick to give you some kind of speed. Actually, it honestly, 12,000 watts is a pretty good amount, so it doesn't really taper off all that much. But it's got a lot of low end power, which, you know, makes it amazing for trail rides. And then just everything, the whole bike is designed up to do stuff like this instead of building a bike that isn't made to do stuff like this up to be able to, which is quite hard to do. There's still some things I want to do to my Talaria, to be honest. The biggest thing is, and I've temporarily like gotten rid of my anxiousness of it, is the chain snapping. I've snapped 3 or 4 chains. You know, riding like this. This one, thank God, has a 520. Land in a bucket full of sand. Yeah, so this one has a 520 chain. So that gets rid of all my my chain snapping anxiety, because I constantly worried about it jumping off and breaking. because the 420s weren't made to, you know, handle this kind of power. So first ride out and I'm freaking battering it to hell. Gotta see what it can do, guys. Regen I can feel kicking in. I wonder how much power that's saving me because my range is insane.
Okay guys, that was the first ride and impressions of the Sur-ron Ultra Bee. Freaking awesome bike, dude, right out of the box. I can't believe that this bike is like it is. It's so good. There are a couple things that I would upgrade on it probably. Foot pegs being one. The bash guard down here, it's actually a steel bash guard, so it's actually part of the frame that comes down here. There's a steel frame that comes down here, which is a really good bash guard, but it doesn't come in. There's a hole that if you land on something right down here, see that? It's pretty open down there. If you landed on a rock down there, that would be damaging to the motor. So maybe an aftermarket bash plate that covers that. I've seen a couple of them. Probably a bigger front tire at least. 1821 on this thing would be phenomenal. But other than that, guys, this bike is awesome right out of the box. I absolutely love it. I was torn in between this bike and the Storm Bee when I test rode them at TKO, but I'm really happy that I went with this guy. It feels a lot more like a dirt bike. The ergonomics of it are awesome. The brakes are awesome. The suspension is awesome. We got it really dirty for the first time. We beat the living hell out of it for the first time. Lots of whoops, lots of sand. Super, super good range. It's not enough to do our races, so I have a little bit of surprise for you guys. Stay tuned. We got something bigger, heavier, that'll give us more range. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but it's gonna be in a future video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Super impressed with the Ultra Bee. See you in the next one.